Okay, here we go. We are going to be working on segment 3 here. So we're doing classifying sentences. Let's go ahead and get started.
Classifying sentences. Classify the introductory sentences with your teacher using the question and answer flow. Classifying these sentences will help you learn conjunctions and compound parts. Before we begin classifying, I'd like to do a quick vocabulary check. So if I read a word that is unfamiliar to you, make sure you check in with your teacher to get further clarification.
Okay, the only word that I found that, well, a couple of them might give you some challenges: rough, uh, the opposite of smooth, bumpy, uh, challenging would all be synonyms for rough, bumpy and challenging. Uh, Observation tower would be a tower usually put in a location that is at a higher elevation, not always, but usually, and you're wanting to do that so that you build this tower so you can see over the top of the trees, often to look for forest fires. Okay, so other than that, I think you probably got the rest of that down.
Sentence 1. We hiked and camped. Sentence 2. We hiked and camped along the rough mountain trail yesterday. Sentence 3. Henry and I looked at the fantastic view from the top of the observation tower. Let's take a closer look at number 3. Can you find a word that can be replaced with a synonym to give the sentence a more specific or different shade of meaning?
They're looking at the verb looked. So what can you use for looked?
Can you find a synonym that would replace the verb looked? The word gazed would be an appropriate synonym for the verb looked. It would change the sentence to sound like this. Henry and I gazed at the fantastic view from the top of the observation tower. Let's start classifying the introductory sentences. Be sure that you are asking and answering each question in the question and answer flow.
We hiked and camped. Who hiked and camped? We, subject,
Remember, she goes pretty fast. So we going to be your subject pronoun, right? Then hiked and camped are verbs. So you would label them as CV and CV, and then and is your conjunction. So pretty basic sentence to start with.
pronoun. What is being said about we? We hiked and camped. Compound verb, and conjunction. Subject noun verb pattern 1 skill check. No prepositional phrases. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. We hiked and camped along the rough mountain trail yesterday.
Okay, so you have the same basic sentence. We hiked and camped, and then they threw in some prepositional. They threw in a prepositional phrase and an adverb. See if you can locate those. Say them with her.
Who hiked and camped along the rough mountain trail yesterday? We, subject pronoun. What is being said about we? We hiked and camped. Compound verb, along preposition. Along what? Trail, object of the preposition. What kind of trail? Mountain, adjective. What kind of trail? Rough, adjective. The article adjective. Hiked and camped when? Yesterday, adverb. And conjunction. Subject noun verb pattern 1 skill check. Along the rough mountain trail, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate.
Okay, so pause the video at this point and just see if you can figure this one out by yourself. And then once you're ready to move on, go on, see if you got it right.
Henry and I looked at the fantastic view from the top of the observation tower. Who looked at the fantastic view from the top of the observation tower? Henry and I. Compound subject noun, compound subject pronoun. What
You can stop the video at any point to see if you can get the next section right.
is being said about Henry and I? Henry and I looked. Verb. At preposition. At what? View. Object of the preposition. What kind of view? Fantastic. Adjective. The article adjective. From preposition. From what? Top. Object of the preposition. The article adjective. Of preposition. Of what? Tower. Object of the preposition. What kind of tower? Observation. Adjective. The article adjective. And conjunction. Subject noun verb pattern 1 skill check. At the fantastic view prepositional phrase. From the top prepositional phrase. Of the observation tower prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate.
Okay, and that's where we will end for today. We'll start with a word study tomorrow and go from there. God's blessings on you as you work through your this. We'll be ready for you. Have a great day.